Welcome to Global Insiders Podcast. I am Ryan, the peripatetic one, bringing you information about opportunities relating to jobs, traveling, and any information that can elevate you to your rightful place in this thing called life. You can find more information and how-to methods on globalinsidersgroup.com. That is insiders with an S. And here is today's show.
Hello, insiders. It's good to be back with you again. Welcome to another show. I hope it finds you well and in good health and shape because, as we know, COVID is out there and it is changing everything. And I must admit that it is also changing us. I've been saying that I want to change the show. And I did one show in the new format that I am imagining. I mean, I'm sure it will change as time goes by because nothing is static, and I want to work out the best show format for you and for me. So stick with us. But one thing I know it is we will be giving you a lot of information. A lot of research and a lot of important information will be shared on this show. So without a doubt, we'll be even more relevant than ever. And that is the reason why the need for the change up. Because, listen, this COVID thing is going to push us forward by a decade, So I think the past 2 decades were really, or let's say a decade and a half, because things really started to move quickly, maybe in about 2006, 2007. And then, of course, we know what happened in the 2010s. I mean, it's like everything that we knew, or this is for those of us who are a bit older, everything that we knew from the 2000s just seemed to have somewhat disappeared or transformed into something, a whole new thing. And I think by 2024, we're going to be wondering if this is still the same world that we knew back in 2019. I really believe that. If you listen to the popular news channels such as BBC and CNN, you will realize that even the school as we know it they're saying it is going to be disrupted in a major way. And I can feel it happening already. A lot of classes are moving online. Even as I speak to you, one of the big news out is that the United States are saying that if you're doing courses online, you need to head back home to your country because you can do your courses online there. So the truth is, things that we have never seen or even imagined are about to become reality. And this show is going to be relevant, and you will learn a lot because we're not going to give up. We're not going to give in. We are going to be a part of this new economy. Because that is the whole point of Global Insiders. It's really about teaching people how to be a part of this society in a successful way. And I will stay true to that. So stick with us as we go through the growing pains of shifting the focus. I mean, the last format was really more focused on doing interviews. And this will be more of a solo show. Of course, we'll definitely try to do interviews too, but it's definitely going to be more of a solo show. So bear with us as we continue to grow. Okay, so let's start off today's show with Facebook. Facebook seemed to always be in the news, so we can't avoid them. And I think today I have 2 stories on Facebook. And the first one is saying hundreds of brands are pulling from Facebook. This will be for a month. However, most of the 100 biggest ad spenders on the platform have not joined the boycott. For example, Walmart, American Express. Just for note, Home Depot was the largest spender on Facebook. They spent over 178 million on the platform. So that is quite a money. I mean, a lot of us, we see Facebook as a place to talk to our families and friends and to catch up with what others are doing. But it's a huge business. Facebook is probably the best marketing tool out there right now for small and large companies. I mean, there's no other platform that gives you the ability to reach persons with the precision that Facebook is able to do. So yes, that one is a big one right there. So let's see where it goes. Number 2 is facial recognition. Facial recognition is the technology has grown in recent times. However, it is still not quite ready because it's misidentifying over 96% of the time, which is pretty high. That's very high. And this story got wings after people were being arrested incorrectly in Detroit. So facial recognition is being touted as a great technology, but as we can see, it's just not yet ready for rollout. But people have been using it, and even police departments all over the United States, and I'm sure all over the world have been using it. I mean, right now, China is seen as a police state because of facial recognition, where they are able to basically stalk you all over the country. So I mean, this thing is really incredible. And what is happening too is if you are of mixed race or of a darker hue, it seems as if it even gets worse for you in terms of how badly it picks up who you are. It doesn't work properly for persons who are minorities, so to speak. So right now we just have to hope and pray that we don't get misidentified. Because I mean, what is worse than that? Than going about your business and then hearing that you're going to be arrested for something that you didn't do just because of a machine that is making a mistake. Continuing along that line, stalking goes high-tech. Partners are using surveillance software, affectionately called stalkerware, to check upon their partners. Anti-malware companies have seen an increase in the use of these technologies since lockdowns were implemented. Some of the popular wares are M-Spy, Mobile Spy, and Cerberus. And you can read more about this on cyberscoop.com. So apparently people are not trusting the ones that they're with, so they have gone online with this type of insecurity, so to speak, so that they can check up on each other. I don't know what to say about this one. I mean, I guess you have to do what you have to do to make sure that things are in proper order. Facebook again. Facebook, I don't know if you know, but there's been this big battle between Facebook and TikTok. Facebook is the owner of Instagram, and TikTok basically is the new kid on the block in terms of social media that people are gravitating towards. And Facebook, of course, they make their money from eyeballs on screens. And TikTok is taking away those eyeballs, so they have been putting in measures to counter that. But as you know, these tech companies, they don't play fair. So what has happened is Facebook has decided to clone TikTok, but they have been doing this without success. So this week they closed down an app called Lasso. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's Lasso, Lasso. And I guess it's another failure of several that they have tried now. I mean, I've been on TikTok, and I can tell you TikTok is a fun. It's a fun app, and it has some features on it that really are just magical. But if I were Facebook, I mean, I would just concentrate on Instagram. Instagram is now like a legacy app, meaning that it's not going anywhere. I mean, it is the king and the queen of sharing pictures right now. And TikTok in its form is more a video format, a short video format. So they really don't have to even focus that much on TikTok. What they should do though is keep the integration where you can easily integrate with TikTok, Instagram with TikTok, because they are not necessarily a threat in that way. Yes, they'll be getting eyeballs, but I think people would be fine with using both apps. You know, when they want to do short videos, they run over to TikTok, and when they want pictures and so forth, they stick with Instagram. So, you know, people are getting millions of dollars to make these decisions, and I'm here trying to be an aid to you, but that's my opinion on it. So that's all I'll say about that one. Today's insiders tip: Google has courses that are actually accredited by the Interactive Advertising Bureau. You might ask who they are. So let me give you a nice, clean definition or explanation of who they are. The Interactive Advertising Bureau, known as IAB, is an advertising business organization that develops industry standards, conducts research, and provides legal support for the online advertising industry. The organization represents many of the most prominent media outlets globally, but mostly in the United States and in Europe. So they're a pretty big deal. And what I'm saying now is that Google has courses for free that these global leaders or this global leader has accredited. So there's no excuse not to have a skill in this new economy, because we have skills being offered for free. Because the truth is, the transition is huge, but there is no workforce to aid with the transition. So right now there are so many new jobs coming on stream that you and I can get, but we don't know about them. We don't know what they are. And that is one of the reasons why you see so many billionaires and millionaires being created too, because there's no competition for some areas. You know, if you come up with the right idea for the right area, you're going to hit gold. And that is basically what is happening. So don't get left behind. I mean, kill some of that Netflix time and learn a new course. I mean, we have basically 6 months left in the year. So, I mean, yes, you know, spend the time learning a new course. And as I said, just all you have to do is go to Google. You know, you go to Google, and you can get it by typing in learn digital.with google.com. Find courses surrounding marketing online. So just imagine getting a certificate that has your name on it, right? And it's from Google Digital Workshop. So you don't have to wish about this. You can do this. You can enroll for free and get this. So don't waste your time, you know. And I'm not even preaching to you alone. I'm preaching to me when I say that, you know, stay with it. Coronavirus, as I said at the start of the show, is going to propel a lot of things faster into the future than it was even heading before. So get your act together. And I'm saying that to myself also. This week, there are 11,333 cybersecurity jobs or openings available on monster.com. So that's 11,333 cybersecurity jobs available on monster.com. Once again, insiders, thank you for listening, and I hope you all learned something. I will be back next week.
Thanks for listening today. I hope you are inspired. You can find more helpful and motivational material at globalinsidersgroup.com. That is, insiders with an S. You can also keep in touch at Global Insiders on Instagram. See you next time, but remember, you can be your own superhero. Bye.